Welcome back to Winging It, the show where I don't use a recipe and I don't know what I'm doing. So today I'm just gonna make a little turkey lasagna. So I came home yesterday and my dad goes, "Hey, by the way, I bought you 12 pounds of turkey and they're in 1 pound sleeves and you need to eat it." So he's gone, my mom's gone, and my sister's gone. So your boy's here alone. I'm gonna make some turkey lasagna. Okay, first things first, we're just gonna chop up a little onion for the sauce. We wanna get the sauce on so I can get it simmering. I am not gonna make my own noodles because I don't want to. So we're just gonna get it chopped up. I guess this would be like a medium dice. I would usually be using a slap chop right now, getting them all nice and diced. 5 chops, you know. Right, medium sauce pot, a couple tablespoons of oil heated up. I'm gonna add 2/3 of an onion. Where did all my stuff go? Here it is. Where's the can opener? Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't know why the can opener was behind the sink. Now that the onions are all sweated, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in tomato paste. I don't know how much I should add because these tomatoes I canned, there's like no water in them. So I might add less tomato paste. Yeah, we'll see. I could always add water and some salt. Add in our tomato paste. As it adds to the heat and the oil, it's gonna start breaking up. Once you've added your tomato paste and you've cooked it a little bit, you're gonna add in your tomatoes. All right, tomatoes are in. I don't wanna add too many seasonings right now because my tomatoes aren't really, they're not like processed like if you buy a can of San Marzano tomatoes. Mine are fresh. I'm gonna let them cook down a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt in there to draw some of the water out of the tomatoes, and see you back in a couple minutes. All right, 4 main things I like to add into my sauce is I like to add parsley, oregano, black pepper, and garlic powder. Especially garlic powder because I don't have any fresh garlic here. And salt, so I guess 5. It's all by feel. I need more water. These tomatoes are like, they're so fresh, but they're not. They're sort of like, they feel dehydrated, you know? Like they're sort of, I don't want to say pasty, because I didn't really add that much tomato paste. But they're like, I might have to immersion blend them, just a little bit. And I like to, it's just a little, you know, thing, just a little pinch of sugar. Don't know if it doesn't actually do what they say that it does with the lowering of the acidity level. I watched a video on that where it's like, it doesn't actually change it doesn't actually change it, it just makes it so sweet that you don't taste the acidity, which is fine with me, which is fine, as long as you don't get the bitter taste in the back of your throat when you eat it. I do want, because I want to simmer it, so I think I am going to put a lot of water. I'm going to put a good amount of water in there. Well, now it's at the consistency I want, but it's not cooked down enough. Like, the tomatoes aren't cooked, they're still sort of raw like a pizza sauce. This is 85-15. As I said, I just had it. You know, I don't want to let things go to waste. So I just have it, winging it. It is a high fat content turkey, but I do still want oil. What sucks is I even put it in a bag so it like wouldn't get waterlogged. And it still did. Well, I guess as long as it's cooked. Mozzarella. Mozzarella. Oh my god, there's so much water in it. There's so much water in this. Can you guys see it? Like, oh my god. I got most of it out without draining anything, but that's so much water. All right. This is some Italian style part skim mozzarella. Have you seen that little kid on TikTok where he's like, it's not called mozzarella, it's called mozzarella. Mozzarella. He's hilarious. It's not called Parmesan cheese, it's called Parmigiano Reggiano. It doesn't say that one, but... Oh fuck, I gotta get the noodles on. Alright, cheese is shredded. I forgot to put the pan on for the noodles, so I just put that on. Turkey's cooked. Now, I'm forgetting. Does the ground meat go in with, like, the ricotta? Or does it go in with the sauce? I think it goes in with the ricotta. Ricotta. I'm not Italian. About a baby fistful of salt in my water. Then I got my dried pre-made noodles. 11 to 13 minutes. Yeah. I guess now's the time to wait. See you guys back. Okay, water's finally boiling. Throw in all this shit. I think the box at 11 and 13. It's right there. I'm not gonna look at it because I don't want to. What was this out for? Oh, to mix the ricotta and the ricotta and the turkey. That's what that's for. As I said, I don't know how much ricotta I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna throw the turkey in there and I'm just gonna slowly mix it around until I get a nice, like, mix. When I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, then spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way. I want that. I have like so little, it sort of looks like so little. I didn't eat that much. Use some smaller pieces, you know. Yeah, I don't know how much I should add. I sort of feel like it's the whole thing. That's actually a good mix. I wish I did 2 pounds of turkey. But I have some ricotta, so I can, you know, do some nice blotches of it. So there's some big blotches of cheese. And then a big ass lasagna pan. See how deep it is? Okay, let's get this shit built. So if I remember correctly, you do some sauce at the bottom. This isn't, I don't have enough sauce. You do a skim layer of sauce at the bottom so the bottom layer doesn't really stick. And then we go noodle. Ricotta burger. Thin layer, because once again, I don't have that much. Alright. Skim coat down. Then I want to go, I want the layers. So let's go mozzarella. Look at this Parmesan, look at the crystals. I sort of feel like this isn't the right layering order. But I just know these are what the layers are. Sauce edge to edge. Want to fill in all the edges or else the noodle dry out. Noodle. Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? All right. After the sauce, more noodles. And then just keep going until you run out of stuff. This is gonna take forever. This is why I hate making lasagna. But it tastes so good when you're done with it. Fuck! All right, chat. Here's where we're at. Ran out of sauce. Ran out of meat. The meat and ricotta mixture. Still have some ricotta. Have like half a box of noodles left. But I think that's a good amount of layers. What I did, I did the layers, and then in the end, I switched it up and I went mixture, sauce, mozzarella, and then I threw a couple dabs of ricotta on top. All right, I'll use the noodles sort of cooked terribly. I think I should have used a different pot. Yeah, I got the oven preheated to 400. Just gonna slap her in. I guess when it's boiling and when everything's going good, then I'll take her out and I'll show you guys. All right, chat, here she is. And I'm gonna say it's looking fucking good, but it is boiling. It is boiling. It was in there for about 15, 20 minutes. And it is hot. It is hot. So let me let it cool down and then we'll cut her up. I'm gonna be honest, chat, I need to do a better job at this because my camera died. Yeah. So we're on the iPhone. Not looking crazy bad. But it's all cooled down. Let's see how it looks. So here's how she's looking. We're on an iPhone, so the colors are very dull. But let's see, I got my paper plate. Let's just get a Let's see, so there's 4 layers of noodles, so it is classified as a lasagna. See the cheese oozing out and everything. It's not going to be as good as, a lasagna with the meat and then with the sausage and with everything, but it's still going to be really good. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave me a like. Drop me a comment what you want to see me cook. No one's done it yet. Be cool. Have a good one.